Alright, so this one's a bad defrost board, and that was a pain in the butt. So I'm going to try to edit this so you guys don't have to suffer through what I just went through. But I will give you the summary. I got here, it said no power in the thermostat. I get up there blowing fuse. I put my popper in there. It takes a little while, pops the fuse. So I take the thermostat off, take the batteries out, restart everything, and I can't get it to blow the fuse, to blow my little popper again. I've ohmed out, turned the power off. I ohmed out everything. Everything's ohming good. All the ratings are good. Everything's good. So it's really a headbanger. And then I get up into back into the attic, all my stuff out, and I give up, put everything back together, turn it on, go outside, and it's running. And then all of a sudden, when I go to get model serial number, it's not running. Go back in there, fuse was popped. So I put my popper back in it, and now it's popping quick. And now I'm like, yes, I know, like, it's on the red wire. I can tell by how fast the fuse popper's popping, almost immediate. So let me trace that. So I trace it, and the red's ohming to ground, so I know there's a short. I trace it all the way to the condenser on the board, unplug it. None of the wires ohming to ground. The board's ohming to ground. So the board was bad. I'm not going to say it was fully bad, but it has the intermittent issue somewhere in there that's causing it to short to ground. So it's bad. It's under warranty, so we're going to get them a new defrost board. And I'm not going to bypass it in this situation, so we're having all this cold weather. It can run off heat strips if it needs to, or what it needs to do, but I'm not going to bypass it to get them heating, because if the low pressure switch or something doesn't kick that defrost in, might cause some damage. So I'm going to let them know that we're just not going to turn it on until we get the board in. But that's where we're at. Sorry for the struggle. It was a bad struggle, and I'll either time lapse, fast forward it. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this, but I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I have a donation link down there if you guys feel like donating to help the people who can't afford any AC repairs or anything. Just, you can donate down there. And then I'm doing a giveaway, so check the community, one of my posts. Make sure you comment, subscribe, comment on that post, and come the week after New Year's or something, I'll draw a name. So don't miss out on that giveaway, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. We have a unit, no power at the thermostat. It is one of those Nest thermostats, and last time I was here, I don't remember it being a Nest. So first thing I'm going to do, pull it off the wall, just double check the wiring, and then we're going to check everything else. So as you can see, yeah, like this horrible, not plugged in all the way. The common's like not even in good. Bad connection with the common. We're gonna pull this out. Make sure this common is going in there. Okay, common's in there good now. Yeah, they done installed. Didn't tell me that they changed the thermostat, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Get my flashlight, and my little Nebo is my go-to. Just clip it right on my hat. And good to go. Here's your fuse, and it's blown. So I'm gonna go grab my fuse popper, and we're gonna test it out. So this is my favorite fuse popper. I've burned up and messed up some stuff before on the other style, but this Supco one, this has been a good fuse popper. Apparently I done lost the back or something to it. I don't know what went here, a light maybe. Alright, we got a fuse popper, and then we need to grab some fuses. I got some in my bag, but since I'm at my van, I'll just grab a couple here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to plug the fuse popper up and just to see how long it takes to actually trip it. Okay. It's not instant. I'm just wondering, somebody added that fan relay in there. Uh-oh. Just popped. Outside just kicked on. Alright, so we're gonna go focus on the outside for a little bit. And then come back in here. What I'm gonna do, man, outside kicked on. This was already getting power outside and it didn't trigger it. So I think it's gonna be outside, probably that contactor. So let's go out there and take a look. Then I'm going to disconnect the contactor, the terminals on the contactor. We're going to ohm for resistance. So we're going to just disconnect here and here. I'm just going to do resistance real quick. So we got resistance 14. You want around 15 ohms for resistance, and I think that's saying it's good. I mean, that's saying that it's good. I say 10 to 20, but around the 15-ish ohms. That's what you want. You got a green wire out here. The ground disconnected. I don't know what that is. So we got yellow going to blue. Let's make sure something's not doing right. Now I'm going to ohm out. I usually just ohm to ground, wherever you're going to find a screw or ground. And we're going to just go through. Check it. Check it. I took the thermostat off the wall. And then I'm going to replug this back in. I don't have high power on the outside. And we're just going to jumper. We're just going to jumper each thing to each. You can just jumper it here if you want to see what pops. I can go from there. I don't think it's the red. W2. Ooh. Did that pop it? Alright, so I got rid of that relay. Pretty much just unplugged it. And I turned it on. It all just kicked on. Condenser's running. The suction line's getting hot like it should. Everything I have turned on but the heat strips. That's literally the only thing I haven't turned on. So I'm wanting to see if I can get it to kick on or pop a fuse. So you ready? Heat strip kicks on. No fuse popping. So I think it was just the way that relay is wired up. It's bad. zip her up, and I'm gonna sit here and watch her for 10-15 minutes just to make sure. The outside unit's running, and you can see on the board there's just a couple spots in there, but it's not bad. Everything ohmed out good. It's running, so I'll put it together. Just pop this fuse again. Literally let it run for a little while. And with the thermostat on, and pop this fuse again. Don't know why it's not doing it the whole time I'm sitting here watching it. But it did it again. Like there, fuse popped. I don't understand what is happening unless there's a short. But the wires tested fine. That popped instantly. Dude, I think it's a bad thermostat. Just like I thought from the get-go. When it pops instantly like that, it's most likely a bad thermostat. But I had the batteries out the entire time. So what I'm going to do is leave the batteries out. Wonder if that's doing something to it. And then we're going to hit this relay again. I like to popped it instant. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Finally, I was not popping it like this earlier. Heck yeah. Definitely not a thermostat issue. You got a wiring issue somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna disconnect the unit going outside. Isolate the condenser. And we're gonna try again. And if it's that condenser, I'm gonna order a new board. Okay, which one is which? Okay. Right there, red is shorted. Also could be right here. You just never know. Okay. Alright, so let's test her out. What I want to do is, once these are corroded, what I'm going to do, we're going to test here, test here. So it's not the wire going back, it's this stupid defrost board. Alright, it is the defrost board. So now we're going to go find the RN. Defrost power right here. We're going to test this now. sure that's not grounded. And then we got this defrost board. We have a bad defrost board. Okay, so I need to test it now in cooling and in heating with that disconnected, because hopefully that just only has to power that defrost board. Staying on, so I'm gonna go out outside the condenser. We're gonna see how we can get this thing bypassed, or just leave it shut off until we get the board in. They don't live here full time. I think I got a picture of that model and serial number already. No, not quite the serial number. Okay.